Please remain standing and you are able for the national anthem of Argentina, performed by Maria Becerra.
Favor de continuar de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Argentina. Interpretado por María Becerra.
YouTube channel live.
When we share who we truly are, real connections happen. Black and white, the magic of sharing.
What happens when the game changes? You keep moving. You keep spaying. Keep celebrating. And if they keep talking, keep them talking. Because no matter how far you've come, you keep walking.
Hello, when
It's of little impulse. The final of the World Cup is and always has been only about the here and now. Two groups who only know winning. Spain 38 competitive matches, nearly 3.5 years since they lost. Their dual second star. Argentina 14 straight wins. The referee from Maribor Sevilla is Slavko Vincic. He had charge of Spain each of the last three European championships. The last four coming out of Argentina shot down by Saudi Arabia, which is fair to say they recovered rather well. He is Bastian Denka to find referee in his own right. Well, after a near flawless semi-final in Spain, it's little surprise that the Spanish team was unable to take the The metronomic Fabian Ruiz wins his 50th cap alongside captain Rodri. Lamine Yamal, remember, has won all 12 senior tournament games in which he has started. Miguel Oyarzabal has 5 goals in the competition, one more, and he sets a new Spanish record. With a day's less rest and often emotionally draining date with the English, Argentina nevertheless picked from a fully fit squad. Gonzalo Montiel, he of the winning penalty in Qatar, is preferred fullback to Raúl Molina. And in midfield, Rodrigo de Paul, Messi's minder, and Nico Gonzalez for his first World Cup start come in for Simeone and Paredes. Messi himself becomes the first man to captain any nation in 3 World Cup finals.
copyright issue
Mr. Fuente, a calm, invested communicator who has flourished with the younger Spanish age groups and turned many of the boys he taught then into the men who flourish now. Lionel Scaloni, who can be the first coach since Italy's Vittorio Pozzo in 1938 to win successive World Cups. And now the Buffer brothers. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, Argentina! The day a planet stops for a game, for every nation, for two nations. 9 o'clock at the end of a steaming hot Sunday in Madrid, 4 o'clock on a dark winter's afternoon in Buenos Aires, 3 o'clock on an idyllic day by the banks of the Hudson River, where New Jersey meets New York. Match 104, the final of the 23rd World Cup. Spain for their second star, Argentina to defend their trophy with all their might. Alan Smith, what are you thinking?
I'm just thinking, in one way, it's like any other football match. Individually, you want to get off to a nice, solid start. When you get a chance to touch the ball, you want that to be true. And just work your way into this football match, gain some confidence.
Into the player who sealed the semi-final for Spain against France. The cherry on the top of an immaculate performance in Dallas the other day.
In fact, it is an unchanged lineup. Tells you everything you need to know about what De La Fuente thought of that performance.
For Cucurella, now Bina, who was broken through as an international star in this competition. Nico Gonzalez, who draws the first foul. And we hear the first whistle of Slavko Vincic.
Yeah, Nico Gonzalez coming in for Paredes. Interesting one that he did ever so well when he came on, Gonzalez against England.
Sandro Martinez here, Romero, in the forward at the heart of the Argentine defense today. Fico from left back. Julian Alvarez. To Fernandez, what a wonder strike from him against England in Atlanta. At a point when it seemed the English might hang on. Martinez, the outstanding goalkeeper of the last World Cup, hero of the penalty shootout in Qatar, which will live forever in Argentine memories. Are we to have another final like that goes right to the wire?
It'll be interesting whether Argentina can compete with Spain for possession of the football. Spanish have averaged about 64% in this World Cup so far, but Argentina seeing a fair bit of the ball at the moment.
Martinez, Fico, with the reach of Alexis McAllister. We've got his crucial strike, of course, in the quarter-final against Switzerland. Argentina's approach to this final has been, by comparison with Spain's roller coaster. Really, none of their knockout games has been a straightforward exercise, far from it. There's a collision on the halfway line. Bina has gone to ground under pressure from Montiel.
Bina feeling that this is a yellow card. Took a chance there, the full-back.
Antonio Montiel starting his first game at this competition since the opening day. The man, of course, who famously had the final kick of the last World Cup final. Danny Olmo, a lovely feat from him. And in towards Olmo, and now Yamal! And Henry Martinez left a foot behind to make the save.
Well, as soon as Jamal gets the ball, there's 3 shots going towards him, and that leaves a builder's space just behind with Jamal. Sprints into. Been a good fortune there for Argentina.
Ball has let it get away. Rodri. Lamar. Very important block by the Sancho Martinez. Spain first to get their teeth into it. Messi's on his way. Unai Simon judged his dash off his line to perfection.
Yeah, I mean, he was way out to goal. This really something they've been talking about. He's happened a few times in this tournament. Unai Simon's starting position. But he had to get the ball. If you'd have caught Messi, he was off the pitch, the keeper. So red card.
Portugal from centre half. Lena from wide. Luis. Rodri. Rodri, who woke up this morning with the possibility of lifting the World Cup trophy as only for Spain Andres Iniesta has before him.
They don't tend to press high as a team, Argentina. They'll wait till the ball comes into that midfield where they will be aggressive. They get half a chance.
Kubasi, big tournament for him as well. 2 teenagers in this Spanish team. Rodri with an energetic burst. Montiel got some of it. Correa took it down. Danny Olmo. Andrew Porro. Return for Porro, who couldn't keep his feet. And gets nothing from the referee.
A little unlucky, perhaps. Scored that wonderful goal after 1-2 with Danny Olmo against France. Just catching him.
Kubasi.
So clever, Olmo.
It was fast seen by De Paul. Kessler has time to turn, but he's caught on it by Rodri. He's had a very hungry start to the game. Oyarzábal.
Well, this was the breakaway. A loose touch there. He just starts and he needed to as well. He's half a yard from getting a touch in. This is Sandro Martinez certainly relieved. As was Martinez.
Kubasi. Rodri. By Fabio Ruiz, who is such a correct, such an immaculate footballer that moments like that are quite jarring. The PSG team which lost the cup last summer. Infantino alongside the President of the United States, Donald Trump. His first game of the tournament is the last game of the tournament. Martinez, taken down by Gonzalez, snatched away by Porro.
The game falling into a pattern, the kind that we thought might develop with Spain having most of the ball, doing most of the pushing and probing, and Argentina looking for those counters.
Spain in the majority of the games have had 60% of the ball or more. The semi-final against France, as Alan implies, was the first game really where they had to share it, more or less 50-50. Laporte, Cucurella, Montiel. It's an interesting looking ball. I'm looking to connect with it. Cucurella always behind them by way of support. Ruiz for Rodri. Fabian Ruiz beyond to Oyarzabal and flipped away and shaped nervously by Martinez for a Spanish corner.
Yeah, defending at times for Argentina has been nervous. It's encouragement there for Spain.
Spain has come over from left to right to deliver. With outswing, Romo had it stolen off his toe, but he has it back. Lamal, Baina. Really well, just the one goal personally over the course of the competition to this date, which is no sort of reflection on his impact brought into the Spanish team. As mentioned, he and Kubasi here, the two teenagers in the 11. Until today, only 3 teenagers had played in the World Cup final ever before. Bergami for Italy in 1982, sandwiched by the greats of yesteryear, Pelé back in '58, and the great of the current generation, Kylian Mbappe in 2018.
I think it has developed into more of a young man's game. You see more teenagers throughout the domestic leagues getting into those first teams, making an impression, carving a reputation. Certainly Yamal's done that.
Point towards Oyarzabal. Martinez insisted on winning it. Laporte is there again. Cucurella has a moment. Porro. Oyarzabal let it bounce away. Rodri has it back. Porro caught on it. And then Olmo caught by McAllister.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a wild one this from Alexis McAllister. came in with some force from the distance. I mean, those studs are fairly low, but it's not the best of challenges, is it? Not the best at all.
He's keeping his card to himself for now. Danny Olmo perhaps politely querying that decision. Del Fuente, for a relatively calm man, quite animated. Well, feral amongst the many superstars from stage and screen. Pharrell Williams also amongst the VIPs today. We're a quarter of an hour in, Alan, and Lionel Messi has touched the ball once, and that was kickoff.
It was a good one. Yeah, probably ominous signs for Spain, that.
Tagliafico.
Here we go.
Can touch it again now. When he does, he gets tipped over. And I should say that it's not a disrespectful observation, that of Lionel Messi at all, because as Alan rightly indicates, when he's fighting and not involved, sometimes that's when he's at his most dangerous.
Leading with the forearm.
Paul has the free Martinez is advanced. Romero is advanced also from the centre half. To Paul flips it in with just an eye into too much on it for Gonzalez to reel it in.
Whether he would have been offside anyway, the Spain defenders thought so.
Yamal to pursue. Well, it's a beautiful first touch. That is gorgeous. It's worrying Tagliafico. Oh, by Yamal. Wrapped up by Emi Martinez.
Argentina have avoided this kind of 1v1. They've got support to Tagliafico, but he's on his own here, the left back. But it's never going to be easy.
Alvarez. Connected out by Simon, who's been outstanding, of course. He's yielded relatively few shots over the course of the tournament, but that is not to say that he hasn't had key moments, made some really important saves. And still beaten just once by Charles de Ketelaere of Belgium. Well, Porro's in trouble here, and did very well to dig himself out of it. Yamal biting in. Tagliafico getting involved as well.
Yeah, fourth official rushing onto the pitch, making sure there's no coming together here.
Laporte. Ruiz. Laporte. Squeezed off the field of play by Christian Romero.
Take much for this contest to ignite, you feel. There's no edge to it. already.
There's a potential 2 goals for the game. He'll only need a strike. This is feeding it.
It's nothing finishing at all.
They're amongst the cast of stars who had to have a front row ticket for the World Cup final in New York, New Jersey. What a sight that is. How much responsibility Lionel Scaloni must feel for that vast Argentine choir. Of course, that he hasn't already delivered in spades for them. Holding off Alvarez. That's good win by McAllister, nicked back by Lamal. Exchanging with Olmo. Sandro Martinez stepped in, Messi got a piece of it, Rodrigo the ball.
Yeah, I think Argentina might feel they've got to be a bit more aggressive to nick the ball off Spain because they're having to do a lot of chasing.
Just Kieran's bounce back into play towards Oyarzabal. The referee saw a flag. Smash forward by Fernandez. Set back for Messi, who has a little bit of space and the ball for the first time. Well, good to be creative with it. Alvarez couldn't gather it and in fact was offside.
I certainly want to get that unit up the pitch, Argentina, and play more football like that in Spain's half.
Olmo kept followed by Lisandro Martinez. There's Fernandez. Here's the pull. By Rodri. There was no foul against Oyarzabal, which became academic. Rodri Cucurella's made a run, one is looking to find him. Cucurella has won a corner.
Yeah, he was just on the edge of offside, but that didn't go up. Well timed though. Does it say well? That's just Pedro Porro on the other side. They've been a real threat, those two fullbacks for Spain.
Ken Biner here will be the taker this time with right foot in swing. Point amongst the candidates to meet him. In by Biner, not a problem for Emi Martinez. Sandro Martinez, Tagliafico. Oyarzabal trying to snatch it back, Messi coming away with it. Rodri catching him up. And the referee bringing it all back.
There's classic Messi, middle of the park. First touch taking it away from his man. It's always going to be difficult getting goal side again unless you foul. But he'll certainly be hoping to see a little bit more of that football.
As we reach the first hydration break.
കാശൊന്നും വന്നിട്ടില്ല നെറ്റോ ഇതൊന്നും വന്നിട്ടില്ല കിട്ടിയില്ല കാശ് മിണ്ടറില്ല 6000
Very bad. So beautiful, Bruno. इतनी अच्छी ड्राइंग है. कुछ गिफ्ट तो देना पड़ेगा. मैंने भी थोड़ी सी हेल्प की. बच्चों और बचपन के बीच दीवारों को ना आने दे. इसीलिए वर्जन इजी ड्रीम पेंट with cross-linking polymers. No dark, no tension, only beautiful walls.
It's almost here. Something big, something wild, a new kind of player, the new Brazil. Look now.
What happens when the game changes? You keep playing. Keep celebrating. Keep talking. Keep them talking. Because no matter how far you've come, you keep walking.
Alvarez, of course. Martinez, who got the winner in the semi-final against England.
Mick Jagger seems to have been everywhere. Of course, there's little doubt that he would love to have seen England here. That wasn't to be.
Poor Bale not playing today.
It's just a galaxy, isn't it? Robbie Williams, the uninitiated, a supporter of a small club in the English potteries called Port Vale. She loves as much as life itself. Lisandro Martinez aimed at Alvarez, good lead from Kubasi, one back by McAllister, who is penalised for handball. Not much doubt about that. Alexis McAllister, oh, that's the back pass from Kubasi. You know, I see what was laudably calm. Cucurella makes the throw in his.
Those two straight centre halves can be awkward at times because Messi drops off. Martinez will drift over to the left, and sometimes they won't have anybody to mark. And calls on your concentration in those circumstances. There was a bit of a lack of concentration perhaps there from the teenager.
Porro, Lamar. That's what they came to see, a little bit of trickery from him. And he's outwitted Tagliafico here.
Fuente making the point that he thought Argentina had got away with too many challenges like that.
Rodri. Kubasi. Ruiz. Chasing it down. To Paul, Cucurella stolen. Then had it stolen back by Enzo Fernandez. He went long and direct. A couple of big knockout goals from him against Egypt and England on behalf of Scaloni. Right now, Argentina in a sequence of 14 straight wins.
Oh, what is that for Pedro Porro?
Cucurella tied it up, and Cucurella can march forward. Biner. Rodri, Ruiz. Lamar. Gonzalez helping out his fullback, Lamar rolling it in towards Olmo, nice forward. Beaten in all of the 27 games he has started for Spain. He has won every tournament game he has started for Spain. Gonzalez, away from Alvarez again by Kubasi.
And quite often Gonzalez is getting on the pitch, they're using him as a target.
Porro. Paul has helped him out of it to some extent. Ancelotti found Cucurella. Now Rodri. Ruiz. Biner. Aguero was where he needed to be.
Yeah, having beaten his man. Disappointing cross that from Biner.
Tagliafico quickly forward by Martinez. Alvarez. Fernandez. McAllister. Moro, Sandro Martinez again. Tagliafico.
Certainly a short touch from Rodri.
Also amid an ear-splitting din. Argentina have another offensive set piece for which Romero has strutted forward. To Paul and Messi either side of the dead ball. Drag and run away from him by Ruiz, so he enjoyed that. Porro caught by retreating Alvarez. Rodri. caught. Cucurella switched away by Romero and has perhaps a few anticipated the flags up anyway. The expense of Marco Correa.
Even so, they sit off Argentina. They don't go out the way to get quickly to the ball. I think that was very close indeed. It looked on, but the technology maybe told us otherwise. But yeah, it's a dangerous game they're playing Argentina.
Gonzalez. Entry had to be strong. 1 against 2. And he's got the decision.
Back to his best. Rodri, we wonder what that bad injury would do to him, but pulled his way back to the heights of where he was before.
Porro, that's an adventurous ball. Picked off by Romero. Here's Tagliafico. Fernandez nearly lost it. He did lose it to Dani Olmo. That's a smart touch as well. That's a sharp retrieval and a very necessary one from Rodrigo de Paul.
To depend on this defensive shape and backing each other up. Argentina. It's a good tackle.
Kubasi, Porro, Lamal. Rodri, taken on the turn by Biner, laid back by Oyarzabal. Sifted on by Olmo, delivered by Cucurella. Switched away by Romero, Cucurella again. It's Dani Olmo, out by Martinez. Spain stream handball, Porro in particular. Away by Martinez, Alvarez is the chaser.
Once again, Rodri getting back. He was involved in the attack, but had a lot of ground to get back. Appeals for handball here.
Turning up a gear, approaching half-time. Alex Biner. Through.
Final pass to Spain at the moment, got into good positions. Haven't been able to pick out that killer ball so far.
Porro. Kubasi. Laporte, Rodri. That's nicked on to Oyarzabal. Oh, his strike was close enough to be convenient for Martinez.
He's been on the edge of things, Oyarzabal. A chance there to let fly. He was never going to pass it up. He's trying to turn the screw last few minutes, Spain. Stepping it up, trying to move the ball quicker.
Still by Gonzalez, lifted away by Kubasi. Five goals in the tournament to this point. No Spaniard has ever scored more than 5 in the World Cup finals. Puts Ukraine and Villa in their respective times of match day total. End up at Bayern. Really well read by Montiel. Fernandes to Paul. Messi has been hiding out wide. Romero, McAllister to Paul, Messi, Alvarez to Paul. In goes Martinez, out comes Oyarzabal. Martinez left in a foot, and the colours out for the first time.
Brilliant job. Good strong play after. Very nice first touch.
Martinez booked to both the semi-final and the final. Not that in itself is of any particular relevance. Except that now he needs to be wary for what remains. Ruiz. Rodri Cucurella. That's a decent ball. Oyarzabal, that's nice too. Pyro has lifted it in.
Yeah, another example of that final pass not being quite on the money. Some nice football played in the lead up to it. He's getting forward an awful lot in this tournament. Pedro Porro really enjoying himself.
Martinez. McAllister has given it to Lamal, and you don't want to do that. Ruiz. Lamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Kubasi. Ruiz. Dragged it right across the face.
He was asking a lot. Sometimes though, really so much and coming forward can get the foot on it. He's been very busy in this first half. Cucurella, a lot has come down his side. Bit of threat.
He was a winner on this ground this time last year in the World Cup final with Chelsea. His strike, there is evidently a problem here for Argentina and send-off. Martinez is indicating he has to come off here. For a player who has played from the start in every game, bar the third game of the group stage, that is a really unfortunate turn of events for Lionel Scaloni. And the veteran Nicolas Otamendi is going to replace him.
Not ideal for Scaloni. We saw France suffer, didn't we, with William Saliba going off. He's got a good understanding with Martinez. Otamendi, though, got loads of experience.
That's a terribly sad moment for him personally. Nicolas Otamendi was one of those who played every minute of the last World Cup for Argentina. He certainly knows his way around a game like this. 38 years old now. And he's straight into it. Kubasi away. Oyarzabal. Lamal had no way through. Gonzalez pushed and ran. Into Wimbenyada of the San Antonio Spurs, who were beaten, of course, way back at the start of the World Cup by the New York Knicks for the NBA title. We head into 4 added minutes, and Alvarez is on his way here, and again, I see one has read it immaculately.
It's a great effort for Martinez in the Argentina goal to pick out his man. Alvarez, though, needed to take a touch on the volley, really, to slow that ball down.
Nice feed from Gonzalez. Face to face with Olmo. Tackled on his way back by Porro.
Maybe a slightly different role for Gonzalez to the one we were expecting. Pushing high on that left-hand side.
Correa looking to connect as he has so often over the course of the competition with Bina. Port was dicey with trouble. There is Paul Alessandro Martinez, whose World Cup final has come to a premature end. That becomes a problem for Manchester United in the weeks upcoming. Otamendi becomes the second oldest outfield player in a World Cup final, behind only his captain today. Olmo. Ruiz. Correa. Bina. Oyarzabal. It was Messi's tackle.
Trying to get involved, get a touch of the ball, Messi. Been an easy half to him.
Took a count from Oyarzabal there. That's everything else. He must have the blackest and bluest shins in world football, Lionel Messi.
A bit disjointed, hasn't it, from Argentina when they've had a bit of time on the ball. Not been able to find any attacking rhythm at all.
Porro. Half time, and it is blank in the blistering sunshine of New Jersey. 2026 World Cup final still to have its takeoff moment. Messi largely deprived of the ball. Yamal has glittered on occasion. By the goalkeeper. Overly exercised by what we have seen so far. Very tactical, very neutrally wary, as well it might be, between two coaches, mutually respectful of each other's sides. And we reach the break, and it remains Spain 0 on.
What day, bro? അയ്യോ ബെന്നിനെ കൂട്ടില്ല 11 ബെന്നിൻ്റെ ആണ് പുറത്ത് 2 പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ 3 പിന്നെ 5 പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് 3 8 10 ലൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ബ്രോ വീണ്ടും നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടി ചായ വിത്ത് ഫുട്ബോൾ ഇതിന്റെ ചായ
ചായക്ക് തിളക്കണം. ഇനി അതിനെ കുറച്ച് ടൈം എടുക്കും. പറയാലോ ഗൈസ്, സ്ഥിരം പരിപാടിയാണ്. ഫൈനലിനെ കുറിച്ച് പറയാനാണെങ്കിൽ ഗൈസ് എന്താ ചെയ്യാന്നറിയില്ല. കളി ടെൻഷനാണ്. സ്പെയിൻ ശക്തമായ കളി തന്നെയാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്. ഇതേവരെ കളിച്ചോലെ ഇംഗ്ലണ്ടായിട്ടെന്നുള്ള ഇതിലും പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല നമുക്ക്. ഇംഗ്ലണ്ട് നല്ല ടീമായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ അതിലൊരു ഈക്വലായിട്ട് കളിച്ചിരുന്നു രണ്ടുപേരും. പക്ഷെ ഇതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റ് പോലും വന്നിട്ടില്ല പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ മര്യാദക്കുള്ള. അപ്പോൾ സ്പെയിൻ തന്നെയാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഡോമിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് നിൽക്കണം മൊത്തത്തിൽ കളി. പൊസിഷൻ കാര്യങ്ങളൊന്നും നോക്കിയിട്ടില്ല. ഹാഫ് ടൈമിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാറ്റിസ്റ്റിക്സ് നോക്കിയില്ല, അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് പോകുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു അവർ തന്നെയാണ് എല്ലാത്തിനും മുന്നിൽ. ഷോട്ട് ഓൺ ടാർഗറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, ഷോട്ട്സ് ഉണ്ട്, പാസ് ഉണ്ട്, കീ പാസ് ഉണ്ട്, എല്ലാം അവർ തന്നെയാണ്. കളി മൊത്തം അതിനൊരു ഇതായിട്ട് ഒരു ചാൻസ് കിട്ടി. കുറച്ചും കൂടി കേറി തന്നെ അവർ നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. അപ്പൊ
പറഞ്ഞാലും നമുക്കൊരു വിശ്വാസമുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങളെ തന്നെ പറ, അർജന്റീന കപ്പടിക്കും.
അതാണ് ഡോണിന് വിശ്വാസമാണ് എല്ലാം വലുത്. അത് പറഞ്ഞില്ല, ഇവിടെ പലതരത്തിലുള്ള കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഇവിടെ എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഡോണു എടാ പറയണേ, ഡോണു എന്താന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാല് ഇതിനു വേണ്ടി ധ്യാനത്തിന് ദൈവത്തിനോട് പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചു അതിനെ ജയിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി. അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെ അത്രയും ഫാൻസിനെ ഞാൻ ഇതുവരെ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല ഒരിടത്തും. അപ്പൊ അവനെ കാണണമെങ്കിൽ ഇന്ന് ഉച്ചക്ക് വന്നുള്ളൂ. അങ്ങനെ അത്രയും ഈ പറവൂരിലെ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല ഫാനാണ്. എന്തോ കണ്ടാ ചോദിക്കണ്ട,
ചായ ഉണ്ടാക്കാം.
അപ്പൊ ചായ ഇനി തിളക്കണം, ടൈം എടുക്കും. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് അപ്പോഴേക്കും കുറച്ച് സ്നാക്സ് ഉണ്ട്, അത് നമുക്ക് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം.
സ്നാക്സ് ഉണ്ട്
എന്താണ് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. ഫൈനൽ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് മറ്റേ മിച്ചം പറ്റില്ലോ നോക്കാം. നമ്മളാ എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ഇതാണ്.
അറിയാലോ, മുട്ടക്കുഴലപ്പോ വൈകിട്ട് നമുക്കൊരു ചായയുടെ ഒപ്പം നമുക്ക് പിടിക്കണാണ്.
ടെക്നിക്കൽ വേർഡൊന്നും പഠിച്ചിട്ടില്ല, പുള്ളി കാനേഡിയൻ ആയിരുന്നു. അപ്പോ മറന്നുപോയി.
അപ്പോ നമുക്ക് കുഴലപ്പം എടുക്കാം. സർവ് ചെയ്തോളൂ.
സർവറാ
സെർവ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരാളാണ്.
ഗൂഗിളിന്റെ
ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ഒന്നുമില്ല, കൊടുത്താൽ പോവുള്ളൂ.
സ്കോർ ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കുന്നുണ്ട് അതിനിടയ്ക്ക് വെച്ച്
സർവിലേക്ക് പോട്ടെ.
ഇത് സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സിന് വേണ്ടി പറഞ്ഞു.
കുഴലപ്പല്ല കൊടുത്തു കഴിക്കട്ടെ. ആ അത് കഴിച്ചു. ഞാൻ ചായയുടെ ഒപ്പം സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം.
താങ്കളൊരെണ്ണം കഴിക്കും, താങ്കളൊരെണ്ണം കഴിക്കും.
കഴിക്കാം. ആദ്യം ഇതൊന്ന് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യട്ടെ. ഉണ്ണിയപ്പം
ഇപ്പം അർജന്റീന ഫാനാണ്.
നമ്മുടെ
നടക്കലാണ്. മച്ചാൻ ഇഷ്ടമായി. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ല ജേഴ്സി അതിട്ട് നടക്കലാണ് ഇപ്പൊ. അവനെന്തെങ്കിലും ഇഷ്ടമായി കഴിഞ്ഞാല് അലക്കിടനോടത്തുനിന്ന് പോയി എടുത്തിട്ട് പോയി. ഒരു സ്പെയിൻ ആരാധകനാണ് നീ. കണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഇച്ചാൻ്റെ കിട്ടിയായിരുന്നു. കനേഡിയൻ സ്റ്റൈലാണ് അതൊക്കെ. വിനിയ ഈ സൈഡിലൊക്കെ കട്ടിങ്സ് ഒക്കെ വന്നിട്ട് ജിമ്മിലൊക്കെ പോന്നിട്ട് പോയാ
ഷോ ആണ്, വെറും പട്ടി ഷോ ആണ്. ജിമ്മിലൊന്നും പോയിട്ട് വലിയ കാര്യമില്ല.
ബെന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്നുണ്ട് ഗോൾഡൻ ബൂട്ട് മോഷ്ടിച്ചതാണെന്ന് കേട്ടായിരുന്നു. എന്താണെന്നറിയോ, ഇംഗ്ലണ്ടിനെ ജയിപ്പിച്ചോണ്ട് ഫ്രാൻസിന് ഗോൾഡൻ ബൂട്ട്, ഇംഗ്ലണ്ടിന് ജയം. എനിക്ക് തോന്നണല്ല ഫ്രാൻസ് ഒരിക്കലും അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമെന്ന്. കാരണം അവര് ഇത്രയും ഗോളിനൊക്കെ തോറ്റിട്ട് അവര് തോറ്റോടിക്കോ. ണ്ടേ
കളി ആയിരിക്കുമെന്ന് ഒരു രീതിയിൽ നമുക്ക് പ്രെഡിക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റാത്ത ഒരു അവസ്ഥയാണ് ഇപ്പൊ. നമ്മ 8 പേർക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ വിളമ്പാം. ബാക്കി നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 മതിയിടാൻ 10 പേരുണ്ടായിരുന്ന അപ്പൊ പറഞ്ഞോണ്ട് എടുത്തു വെച്ചാൽ
മധുരം കുറച്ച് വേണ്ടി വരില്ല. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഇട്ടാൽ മതി. മധുരം കഴിക്കാത്ത ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ.
പക്ഷെ നമുക്ക് ഒരുമിച്ചിടണം. അങ്ങനെ മാറ്റിയിടാനായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് സമയം ഒരുപാട് എടുക്കും. ഇപ്പൊ ചായ ഒരു ഇതൊന്നും കാണിച്ചേക്കട ചായ തളച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മ ഇനിയിപ്പോ അത് വെക്കുന്നതിൽ അർത്ഥമില്ല, കാരണം കഴിഞ്ഞു. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ഇത് ഓഫാക്കിയാണ്. ഒരുവിധം പിടിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടാവും ചായയിലേക്ക്.
റിയാറോസ് ഹായ്, വെൽക്കം ടു സ്ട്രീം. ഏതാ ടീം? നമ്മുടെ ടീമൊക്കെ പോയില്ലടാ. നമ്മുടെ പോർച്ചുഗൽ പുറത്തായി. സോ ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഒരു ടീമിനെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യണില്ല. കളിയാണ്. ഹാഫ് ടൈമിൽ ചായ സെറ്റാക്കാനാണ് പയ്യൻ.
ചായയാണ്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മളെ സ്ഥിരം ബ്ലോഗ് കാണുന്നവർക്ക് ഇതൊരു പുതുമയല്ല. എന്നാലും പുതിയ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഹാഫ് ടൈമിൽ ചെറിയൊരു ചായ, ചെറിയൊരു കടിയൊക്കെ ലാസ്റ്റത്തെ ചായ കുടിക്കുന്നത്.
ഇനി നമ്മുടെ ലൈവ് എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയെന്നറിയോ? ചെറായി ബീച്ചിൽ പോയിരിക്കലും അങ്ങനത്തെ പരിപാടിയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും.
ഞങ്ങൾ ലൈവ് നിർത്തുന്നില്ല. കളിയുടെ
റിയാറോസ് ഒരു ചലഞ്ച് അടപ്പുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ഗോള് സെറ്റാക്കണമെങ്കിൽ 5 സൂപ്പർ ചാറ്റ് ഗോളാണ്.
എനിക്കധികം
വേണ്ട ബ്രോ.
ചായ മധുരം കുറവാണ്.
ജങ്കുക്കല്ലേ ഇത്? പുള്ളി BTS ആണ്. BTS ആണല്ലോടാ. BTS ആണല്ലോ പാടുന്നത്.
BTS ആണ്. BTS എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ജങ്കുക്ക് മറ്റേ BTS എല്ലാവരും
ഉണ്ട്. ജംഗിൾ ബുക്കാണെന്നാണ് പഞ്ചസാര ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ ഇട്ട പഞ്ചസാര കുറവിട്ട എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടാവോ?
കുറവിട്ടില്ല നിലവിൽ ഇപ്പം എല്ലാത്തിനും ഇട്ടു ബ്രോ. നമ്മൾ കുറച്ച് നേരത്തെ പറയായിരുന്നു നമുക്ക് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ.
നേരത്തെ എന്താടാ എനിക്ക് ഓർമ്മ എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ധോണി ചായ ഞാൻ കളി കാണാൻ വന്നെല്ലായിരിക്കും ചായ കൊടുക്കട്ടെ. പഞ്ചസാര ഇട്ടോ?
പഞ്ചസാര
ഇത് ഒരെണ്ണം കുറവല്ലേ?
ഇല്ല എല്ലാവരും പോലെ. പക്ഷെ അങ്ങനെ എപ്പോഴും കിട്ടില്ല.
share who you truly are. Real connections happen. Black and white. The magic of sharing.
इस चार दीवारी से, सवालों से, रूटीन से लेते हैं ब्रेक।
वो जीना भी क्या जीना जो एक्सट्रीम ना हो। हीरो एक्सट्रीम, लिव एक्सट्रीम। हीरो की लाइफ में जो मजा है, मजा ये कुछ नया नया है। Zoom 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 बाबा, zoom 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 बाबा, zoom 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 बाबा। Hero zoom, get set zoom।
Zimbabwe starts 23rd July, live and exclusive on United Sports Network.
Chess? No. Football. Because in Bundesliga, every move has a purpose. Every player has a role. And every pass has a destination.
Bundesliga, coming soon, live and exclusive on United Sports Network and Z5.
Welcome back to New Jersey. Argentina are welcomed back into the sunshine here. The 2026 World Cup final, still no goal. And a venue which prior to this has produced 22 goals in 7 games. Mbappe got 4 here, Haaland got 4 on this ground, Ismail Assar and Bradley Barcola 2 each. Vinicius Junior, Bellingham, Kane, even Neymar scored on this ground. Ismail Saibari scored the first 37 days ago for Morocco against Brazil. Gonzalo Plata's winner for Ecuador against Germany was perhaps the most memorable on this round of the 2026 World Cup. But there has not been a breakthrough in this game. So Alan Smith, how does that change?
You would imagine Argentina will come out and have a slightly different attitude, be more proactive, try and take the game more to Spain, get up the pitch. I'm not saying they're going to be over adventurous, because as you mentioned earlier, they've scored a lot of goals late on in games, but interesting substitution this one.
Yeah, Leandro Paredes is going to get introduced here for Argentina. He had begun each of the last 3 games for Scaloni, and he's going to get the second half here. A hard-tackling midfield player from Boca Juniors, who has, as many of them in the Argentine side, have good experience in European football with Roma and Paris Saint-Germain, briefly Juventus as well. This is one of Scaloni's dependables, another left winger from 2022. And he replaces Nico Gonzalez.
Adopted slightly different position, I think. Tactical change by De La Fuente.
So nothing to show on a blissfully beautiful day in New Jersey. Indeed, the United States of America has still to see a goal in a World Cup final. And was 0-0 in 1994 at the Rose Bowl Pasadena, went all the way to a penalty shootout. And of course, this could end the same way. Otamendi has got into trouble very quickly. Oyarzabal has played it through and Romero covered for his pal. Well, that's it. Close to being a giveaway. Indeed, it has come here to Alex Player. By a million yard, and shot too close to Martinez.
Over on the right-hand side of the box, but yeah, really poor. Two Spain players in the vicinity. Not quite the power this time from Baena.
Martinez goes long again towards Alvarez. Beneath it was Kubasi. Simon's clearance was reeled back in by the Montiel. There's McAllister. Here's the Paul again. Montiel. Messi. And there's Paredes for the first time, Alan, as you indicated, between the two centre-halves. Conservative midfield player.
He's a free-kick specialist as well. They'll be hoping to win some in that final third. And I'm sure Lionel Messi had something to say in the half-time dressing room. He'll be desperate to get on the ball more.
Paredes, Montiel on the front foot. Porter's going to have to be quick here. And he was just about quick enough. At the expense of a corner.
In his 30s now, Laporte, but got those legs moving. Timed it well.
Right on the goalkeeper's toes. Alvarez inside the 6-yard box as well. Romero and Otamendi both involved. Messi to the near post, where it didn't get a flip, but it was repelled behind for a goal kick. His playing career in Spain was a Spanish champion with Deportivo La Coruña in the year 2000, played also for Racing Santander. That time in Italy and England as well. Romero. Short charge down. And very early in the second half, Argentina are going to make yet another change here. I think we're going to see Lautaro Martinez. That is still to be confirmed. Paredes. Ankles were nibbled out by Baina. First substitute coming to the touchline for Argentina is actually Facundo Medina. Centre back or left back. Meantime, here's Alvarez. Side of him, Tagliafico. Paredes. Montiel was called after the ball had gone by the defender.
Breaks on Baina.
Romero, slipped back by Ruiz, smoothly taken by Lamar, who wiggles the hip. I think Medina has sat down again. Barcy and Rodri has gone down in the centre circle off the ball. It's a little bit of a bitty start to the second half.
There's a bit of tension building between the two teams.
Almost hit the turf. Referee has dipped into his pocket.
There's a nudge in the back and comes down quite softly here.
Paredes getting very tight. This is his name that has been taken.
He's back. Early in the second half since coming on, Paredes.
Laporte. Correa. Ruiz. Rodri. Rodri going direct. Otamendi, wily and experienced, is there to judge it. And a great clearance from Martinez. Although couldn't find a route around Romero.
They've been able to get Olmo involved as much as they have previously in this tournament. Spain has been a key player for them, finding space, being able to turn towards goal, looking for Villarreal or any other teammate. Dealt with him well, Argentina. It was his shove in the back that on Rodri gave the foul away, but that's what earned the yellow card.
Double offence through the half-time sub. Montreal squad over. It is very, very stop-start. To Paul. Alvarez. One step Lamar all the way back by Porro.
You do sense that a stop-start going will suit Argentina more than it will Spain. If they can deny Spain that attacking rhythm, I'll see that as a big plus.
Kubasi, this poised teenager. Porro, that's a really excellent ball. Ruiz. Foul ball. Foul ball. Ruiz. First real glimpse of Spain at their strongest.
Argentina stretched a little bit. To leave you with a final clearance, did have a swipe.
Rodri, here comes Porro from fullback. Lamal. The turf is carried away by Enzo Fernandez. Retrieving the Paul. Cucurella tackled. Messi's had to help out. Alvarez in a collision on the halfway line with Aymeric Laporte.
There's not much to go up on a foul ball, but a chance here for the centre forward. Mendy just had the sort out. Instead of trying to shoot, he's trying to clean his teammates. That'd be on Luis without the ball.
Retrieved through by Kubasi. This is Danny Olmo. Approaching it. And it was nicked off his toe at the last by Montiel.
Danny Olmo now. Finally in the space that he hasn't been able to. Montiel was well pleased with this.
Last gasp. Everything in the hands of Montiel, and that is Argentina in a nutshell. They leave nothing behind. Minor working ashore with Lamar. Dorota hoisted in beyond Aymeric Laporte. Here comes eventually an Argentine change, not the original one that was indicated. Gonzalo Montiel's last touch of the game was a very important touch. He has been interchangeable to a large degree with Fabio Molina, the Atletico Madrid player.
Well, that substitution, you wouldn't feel will change Argentina's approach or effectiveness going forward.
കളിക്കാൻ പോലെയല്ല ഗോളടിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ തിരിച്ചടിക്കാൻ അതാ ഇംഗ്ലണ്ട് പോലെയല്ല അല്ല സ്പെയിൻ ഓൾറെഡി ഡിഫൻസീവാണ് അത് ഒരു ഗോൾ അവര് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഒന്നുകൂടി ഇറങ്ങി കളിച്ചിട്ട് അവിടെ പന്തെടുക്കാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ല പിന്നെ ഗോള് അടിക്കില്ല അത് ലക്ഷ്യമില്ലാത്ത ആൾക്കാർ എന്ത് വെച്ച്
Danny Olmo. Pedro Porro. Foul contact and one free kick.
Decent position. More than decent. Caught the man.
One accomplished Spanish dead ball expert who would put their hand up here. Lamine Lamal, you would expect to be at the front of the queue. Mikel Oyarzabal is alongside him. Alex Baina is a part of the committee. The refs had a bit Lamine Yamal into the ball. It's come to Baina. And his cross was well intercepted. And it comes to ball. Slight change. There will be a 6-0 goal in this competition for and he is joined on shot off by Fabio Ruiz. And race not for the first time by Pedri. Pedri defending the first 5 games of the competition. And he's ending the last 3. Ferran Torres also into the action, a man who scored goals at Euro 2020, got a couple at the last World Cup, scored at Euro 2024 as well. How he would love to add to that collection now.
Argentina can stay in this. I don't think Spain will be advocating substitutions.
Lamal goes over and receives nothing by way of sympathy.
That's fair enough. Not enough in it.
Fastest ball kick to Baina. And Sid Paredes.
Those noughts for Argentina. It's certainly got to change, and you would expect them to the longer this game goes on.
And they're away as far as Olmo. Here for the first time is Pedri, lovely ball user. Cucurella. Molina tight. Cucurella. Pedri allowed to go. Pedri. And so a Lamine Yamal corner for Spain. An hour and more with nothing to show. Ever increasing jeopardy. Frayed nerves. Lamal flat to the near post, away from there by McAllister. Porro. Lamal! Victor went behind for another corner. Paredes.
So he wouldn't have been fully in control of this little flicked header, Paredes. But it was an important one. A couple of Spain players lurking behind.
In by Martinez has lost it. Olmo was battling for it. By Simon. Fico beneath it. Pedri first to it. Olmo. Cucurella. Baina outside of him. Baina to lift it in. Out of the reach of Ferran Torres. But Fico's taking no chances.
Ball continues to go just the one way, and that's in Spain's favour.
Lamal away by McAllister. Down again by Porro. Lamal, he's got between a pair of them. Lamal! Into the waiting arms of the Argentine goalkeeper.
Well, it's the best chance of the match. By some distance, this one. Lovely wing play. Torres gets enough behind it, but it's not the direction. Looking at that little shot, more of a short shirt tug perhaps than a push.
So we reach the hydration break in the second half. A quarter of the game remains, or perhaps more. It remains the 2026 World Cup final. Argentina nil, Spain nil.
Bruno.
ड्राइंग है कुछ गिफ्ट तो देना पड़ेगा
मैंने भी थोड़ी सी हेल्प की थी
बच्चों और बचपन के बीच दीवारों को ना आने दो इसीलिए माजा इजी क्लीन पेंट से के
It's almost different. Something big, something mild. A new kind of play. A new present.
അറിയില്ല കപ്പ്
കപ്പ് അർജന്റീന അടിക്കുമെന്നാണ് രഞ്ജിഷ് പറയുന്നത്.
അർജുൻ അടിക്കും.
When I dance, I fix my step. When I dance, I'm not upset.
കായല്.
Times I dance, I'm keep my efforts guessing. Beat for when I'm broken, heartbroken. Every day's about you. The rhythm is my weapon.
What happens when the game changes? You keep moving. You keep staying. Keep celebrating. And they keep talking. Keep them talking. Because no matter how far you've come, you keep walking.
അത്യാവശ്യം എപ്പോഴാണ്
Simeone playing the ball's position, a bit more energy, younger lad.
സിമിയോണി കുറച്ചുകൂടി
That's the two professional centre-halves that have gone off. So they're being tested here, Argentina.
ഇവൻ സെന്റർ ബാക്ക് കളിക്കും
Simeone, of course, did start the semi-final against England. Argentina now have changed 3 of their starting back 4. Argentina are still to have a shot in this final, and indeed it is the first time in match 104 of this World Cup that any team has got to the second hydration break without a shot.
I think that says a fair bit about Spain's team structure, the defensive resilience, also though about the lack of adventure shown by Argentina. His team do not give away goals lightly, they don't give away chances much either.
Cucurella found touch. This is Molina with the throw. One of several in the Argentinian team who played club football in Spain with the North Madrid, where of course there is a vast Simeone influence. And the son of has just come on to further that. Alvarez. Otamendi. Molina. There is Simeone. This off a little bit more than he could chew. Rodri couldn't keep it. McAllister sprints it. Alvarez is on his way. McAllister. Otamendi. Molina. Messi driving. Simeone. Like Cucurella and Spain can counter here. Momentarily they have 4 on 4. Minor checks.
Keen to avoid that situation, Argentina, haven't they? Getting caught short on the counter, but they did commit 1 or 2 more men in that attack than they have been.
Lamar kept from it with wiry strength by Tagliafico. Alvarez. Defending his France in the semi-final, there's always a covering Spanish player. Rodri, Pedri. Kubasi. Lamal. On a different page from Ferran Torres. It's getting nervy now. It feels more and more like a one-moment final. When and where and for whom will that moment fall?
Yeah, the Spain fans, I've been seeing their team dominate the ball really and be more threatening. They just fear that Argentina have got a cruel bite in them. A knockout punch perhaps.
Well, Spain still do have a couple of aces up their sleeve. Nico Marino has proved to be the ultimate substitute bench in this competition. He and Nico Williams has been denied more minutes of this competition by nagging injury. They're both going to get a chance here. Almost giving way. Strong challenge again by Paredes. He needs to be a little wary, he is on a card. Pedri gets it rolling. Kubasi. Rodri. Porro, Yamal. Rodri, Kubasi. Awkward for Marino. He's got it back here. Rodri. Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri! Martinez is behind it again.
Yeah, just shoved off balance a little bit as he went to shot there, Pedri, but he offers more creativity in these areas.
Rodri again. Pedri Porro. Lamine Yamal away from Tagliafico. Ferran Torres. Lamal, that's smart. Lamal's pulled back. Getting across for Argentina was for Kendo Medina.
Argentina got to be so careful when Yamal gets in that penalty area.
Kubasi! Martinez! It's still alive. Williams. Corner.
Well, again, Martinez can't hold it. There's plenty behind him. Awkward for him.
He'd got low odds on Pal Kubasi to score the first goal of the World Cup final. And then Martinez sought to invade him. Williams to fly it in, whistle's gone. Spain will get another go at this. Williams again. No contact.
was a tempting ball in now. Kabasi just got caught underneath.
Well, this is the point in the game where Argentina have tended to come to life. So many of their goals at this competition inside the last quarter of an hour.
Yeah, precious little sign at the moment though.
Martinez now has had to make 7 saves in the game. He hadn't, prior to today, he had to make more than 4 in a single game. Correa, Williams, Pedri, Kubasi, Porro, Lamal, nice, Porro. Ticking up towards 80 minutes in the final of the 23rd World Cup. 16 years since Spain won it for the one and only time. Argentina clinging to it. On by Pedri, taken up by Porro. Tagliafico got between ball and goal. And Spain have another corner.
Almost as if Argentina are just trying to get to 90 minutes. Looking towards extra time. This is pushing their ambition at the moment.
Williams, Pedri, Williams. Oh! Court was flying in. Martinez got rid in a hurry. Correa to watch that back to Simon. Simeone clashed with the centre half and is asked to be calm.
When the ball gets to the byline, he doesn't get a clear contact on it, Laporte, thanks to the challenge. If he had have done, that would have been a lot more difficult for Martinez.
Kubasi, Lamal, Rodri, Spain making all the running here. Porro. Pedri. Williams. Pedri.
He's made a difference. Pedri seems coming on.
That touch from Marino. Out comes McAllister. Goes out by Rodri. And indeed, there is a booking here for Enzo Fernandez. What must have been interpreted as dramatics.
Otherwise known as diving. Ref, decent blue. Maybe it's the descent afterwards.
There's got to be a moment, there's got to be a winner. Reminder again that America has never seen a goal yet in a World Cup final. 1994, the Rose Bowl, Pasadena, 0-0, all the way to a shootout. Pajot of the bar. By Laporte, nicked on here for Ferran Torres, gathered by Marino, nicked out wide for Lamal. Porro. Williams hit the turf, the referee wasn't interested. Here's Messi. Outside of him is Molina.
Have you ever seen Messi have a more quiet game than this?
Out the back of Rodri by Fernandez again. He needs to mind his P's and Q's now. The president engrossed, the world engrossed. Must be required to consume extra time.
Argentina just been unwilling to go toe-to-toe with his Spain team. Maybe feeling early if they did that, they'd get soundly beaten. So the game plan, this is it, has worked so far.
Rodri. To Correa. Anyone who watched yesterday's third, fourth playoffs must be wondering if these are two different sports. 10 goals then. What going at here? And 5 minutes to play. Williams. Williams has it stolen by Molina. We've gone past the latest goal has ever been scored to win a World Cup final without extra time. Andy Bremer for Germany against Argentina in 1990 scored the winner in the 85th minute.
Much momentum tells us it's been one-way traffic. The fact Lautaro Martinez hasn't come off the bench tells you Scaloni's tactics, I think. Try and see it through now to extra time.
Lamal, Rodri, Marino, Ferran Torres. Still low.
Oh, it's a difficult attempt that. Worth a swing of the right boot, but as it bounces up, it's hard to swivel and get a clean connection. And also getting on target.
Previous World Cup finals have required extra time. The last one did. Scaloni had to suffer it. Indeed, 4 of the last 5 have required extra time. And this one is ticking ever closer to extra time. But there remains time. Pedri, Lamal, Laporte. Pedri. Williams. Correa. Rodri. Williams. Pedri. Kubasi. Marino. Right again from Porro. Lamal. Rodri. Nico Williams. The 89th minute. Low past Molina.
There's been a real defiance about Argentina's defending to restrict Spain the way they have. The best chance I think they've conceded would be that Ferran Torres header.
Kubasi. This could open up for Rodri. He flies high. Spain, of course, won in South Africa 16 years ago. They were Johannesburg his moment. Again for Vicente Del Bosque. I don't know if these Spanish supporters were there on that famous occasion, who knows? Williams, Marino, Pedri, up by Molina. Messi, the Correa got tight. There are many of the class of 2010. The ones who lifted it, the class of Casillas, Ramos and Piqué and Puyol and Busquets and Alonso. Xavi and Iniesta.
You saw the expression from the Spanish veterans there. It's not been an easy watch, this one.
Truth be told, nor was their final. And we're into 4 minutes of stoppage time here. This would be, if it ends this way, the third of the last 5 finals to be 0-0 after 90 minutes. There's so much on it, that's the truth. There's everything on it. This is it. Messi, Simeone, as he straight down, Ports, walks away from the scene of the crime.
It looks to me, first viewing that Messi's just running held his ground. I think there's anything malicious in it. It doesn't have to get out of the way.
This would be the ultimate execution of Argentina's game plan if they were to steal it this late in the day. Their support comes to life. Effervescently colourful. A glorious event. Messi goes wide for Simeone. Messi again. Fernandez. Lionel Messi couldn't it go through. Taken back by Medina. Simeone control on it. And get rid of it in a hurry. Porro. It's come to Williams. Martinez.
You've got to get off. Everybody thinks they look late. Interested to see the replay. Trying to get there. He's not far off. The ball It's not a cynical challenge, but the way Kubasi goes up and it looks better.
Becomes the sixth player to be sent off in a World Cup final. Indeed, the third Argentinian player after Pedro Monzon and Gustavo in 1990. Cucurella, I think, has risked the ire of the referee too, possibly by covering his mouth confrontation. This was the referee actually sent off the area by covering his mouth, talking to an opponent, the Ecuadorian defender earlier in the tournament. It would appear there is still the potential for involvement here. It would be hard to console. Here's how the kick away goes to Messi. Messi indicates possibly he said something behind that hand.
Well, it's been a defiant rear. It's going to be hard now. If he does get extra time.
Spain won it in 2010. They did so very yesterday after Johnny Heitinga was sent off for the Netherlands. Williams, Cucurella, Pedri. Rodri, Lamine Yamal again to tease Tagliafico right at the end of it all. No way past him. Alvarez away, Cucurella sitting on top of Torres, who's gone over in position. Last seconds of the World Cup final.
Well, making tackles now. This is game. But he's conceded one in a really dangerous area. That's loose. Really is at this stage.
He's on a yellow card too. This may be the last kick before extra time. It may be the last kick, full stop.
Somebody can write himself the centre history books here. If they took this away.
Put yourself now in the boots of Pedro Porro. Put yourself in the boots of Lamine Yamal. The whole world is watching. One moment, one kick of the ball, overseen by those who went before them. As the sun beats down in New Jersey.
Yamal hit the wall. Maybe his last attempt. Will he have another go? Spain lads back a little bit.
Lamine Yamal! Oh, what a save! Martinez made quite a journey corner.
We'd argue he's half of the goal. Nevertheless, it's the best save he's made so far.
Quickly on with it. Pedri, Williams.
ഇത് കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ പ്ലാൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കാല്ലേ
The final whistle. Only it is not a final whistle.
മണിക്കൂറല്ലേ
It is merely a moment to pause for thought and reflect on a match-saving stop for Argentina from their brilliant maverick goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez.
It's easy to edge to your right if you're Martinez, but he doesn't get fooled. He sees it coming on the way in fairness, but yeah, he's just kept them in this World Cup final.
Bro.
The moment of the match so far was the last moment of the match so far. And we head, as 4 years ago, to extra time in the World Cup final. It remains Spain 0, Argentina 0.
Okay, bro. Don't do it.
So 10 minutes on, how will they go about in Argentina?
As you were,
Real fans
just
ഉണ്ടാവും
defending for their lives, even less ambition going forward. Did they make a change? Well, they put Lautaro Martinez's stretched legs just to chase the balls, to try and get them up the pitch. But you only see it as being one-way traffic again for the next half an hour.
Lionel Messi seated, surrounded by those he aspires. Argentina went through this sale December 2022. 2014 final went to extra time as well. Argentina were beaten by Germany. Mario Götze, 113 minutes, and the time before that it was Spain. The Iniesta goal against the Netherlands, 116 minutes. Indeed, now both American World Cup goals have reached this stage goalless. 1994, that's all nil. This competition, 5 periods of extra time in the last 32, of which 3 went to penalties. 1 period of extra time in the last 16, Switzerland against Colombia went to penalties. And 2 further periods of extra time in the quarterfinals. Bellingham's goal for England against Norway in Miami. And indeed, Argentina's twice in extra period against Switzerland. So in all, the previous 103 games at this competition have required extra time. Not all of those, of course, are knockout games, but 8 periods of extra time were required. 4 of those were decisive, and 4 went to penalties. And the requirement, Alan, for Spain to just keep on going is surely much easier said than done, because they must feel as players that they have thrown everything at it that they possibly can.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they got to the byline a little bit more in the last 15 minutes than they had for the majority of the game, but precious few chances created. Just got to keep plugging away. That's all you can do. Keep the faith, keep believing.
The time that Argentina have gone into extra time in the whole history of the World Cup, the most of any team in tournament history. They have prevailed in 11 of the previous 13. Their goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez, has made 10 saves. That is the most by any keeper in any World Cup final. So Spain presumably to keep on pressing here against the 10 men of Argentina. Argentina, this most cussed of football nations, that refuses to accept when it's beaten, but is right up against it now. Rodri. Williams faced by Molina, supported by Cucurella, who sees so much of the ball. Pedri. Cucurella. Williams. Kubasi. Lamal. Porro. Lamal. Porro. Ferran Torres surrounded by three. Porro wasn't giving way. Tagliafico has a free kick.
He's just lost his balance and the arms come up, giving him the benefit. But there's something to admire in how dogged they have been, Argentina. They will not give way.
Martinez. Flores couldn't reel it in. So we play on essentially because of him.
Yeah, the best and the saves he's made. Will he be called upon to make many more? Got them up off their chairs.
Sifted through here for Ferran Torres. Torres. Lamar couldn't bring it with him. Tagliafico juggles it out, then loses it to Lamar. Eyeball to eyeball. Out comes McAllister.
I don't know how much of a touch he got on it, Nico Williams. He feels it's a chance spurred. Pedri with a little dink. Oh, he virtually gets nothing on it. Doesn't change the direction.
Argentina are clinging on a little more.
Solid connection here, and you think Martinez is there down. No, he did get a touch. He does, he's trying to feed it into that far corner.
Remember a save from Colin Mawani in Qatar, which changed it all. Some say he won the last World Cup final. He might just win this one.
Incredible to see though those zeros up against Argentina. Who would have forecast that?
Porro. Spread by Rodri, nudged down towards Marino, who nearly capitalised. Whenever Argentina dare to have the ball, Spain swarm. one of the most one-sided, perhaps the most one-sided World Cup final ever, and yet there's nothing in it.
Did not see it being quite this one-sided, I must admit. I didn't think Argentina would really go toe-to-toe, as I said earlier, because Spain will pick them off, but such a clear-cut defensive action from them.
Williams. Oh, a really good tackle by Molina. Chases after his own block. Simeone ahead of him. Ferran Torres.
He was quick to make the decision to that. Didn't hesitate. Gave the foul straight away. Tread on. He's got to hand his foot. Oh, there. I'm not sure what he's given here. Can't be that. Cannot be
Bemused.
Well, I'm bemused looking at those replays. There was nothing obvious there. When Molina went on Martinez, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Ferran Torres has a touch.
Just inadvertently Otamendi's toe there, Molina. But it's one of those natural actions, isn't it? I'm not sure that the ref would have seen that. Molina treading on his toe.
Almost teasingly no visual for Luis de la Fuente and the Spanish supporters. Spain about to make a couple of changes here to freshen up, fresh legs. Very interestingly, they're going to throw on two players who haven't kicked a ball at this World Cup before now. Barcelona. Number 18, Martin Zubimendi of Porro, Torres, Williams, Pedri, Cucurella. Williams threatened to get goals tonight.
That's brilliant.
Simeone helping out his fullback. Giving back to Marino. Zubimendi, champion of England with Arsenal. Cucurella. Playing down towards Marino. Messi's gone costly really seeing empty net. He's been penalised.
Well, it's just that contact there. Really for us. He's just backing in towards the end. Something happens so often in the box when forward and defender are challenging.
Lamal, Porro, Cucurella, Williams, Pedri, Porro. Williams was arriving, nicked away from him. Argentina. Entry. Subimendi. Kabasi. Williams. Porro. Lamal. Sensible. Which leaves Messi really as his only attacking player on the field. There is Messi, outshot by Garcia.
Which is
It's a good win by Pedri. Porro. Pedri missed out Cucurella, came to Williams. And Williams
Of all the players you'd want that to fall to, it's him, super sub. So accomplished in the air. It's a sitter, an absolute sitter. Oh, if they don't win this, they'll be having nightmares about it tonight.
Subimendi. Cucurella, Williams again. Entry. Lamal. Porro. Pedri. Williams. Williams. Paredes.
That's a good ball out.
Taken away from Messi. And Messi has steered a pitch of the ball up towards Cucurella and beyond. No free kick for Simeone. And back comes Spain with a lead on all.
Tagliafico on your mark. Both his eyes on the ball. But it is probably a foul on Simeone.
Defensive officialdom. There's the coming together.
Yeah, chance for Tagliafico. Just to leave a little bit on the ball. I think they knew it was out.
His reaction to that, and Diego Scaloni. Otamendi. Simeone. 3 minutes to add on at the end of the first period of extra time. Williams steals. Martinez steals back. Paredes. On by Zubimendi. Pedri. Ferran Torres felt contact, but heard no whistle. In goes Kubasi. Zubimendi. Otamendi clear. There's Messi. Simeone. Paredes couldn't keep it. Spain have it back with Pedri. Pedri's rolled over by Simeone. Messi kept it from Garcia. Messi can play now.
The spirit of this Argentina team is quite incredible. They're not going to lie down.
Martinez had to take the turn before he does this. A little bit more off the ball histrionics. Involving Tagliafico and Ferran Torres.
Full of games out there. Resta. Keep his eyes peeled. All sorts of shenanigans.
സ്പെയിൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അത്ര പ്രശ്നമില്ലാത്ത ടീമായിരുന്നു.
Ferran Torres. In goes Marino. Well, couldn't keep it in play. Argentina are within a few seconds now of ticking their next box. This discomforting Marino. So half time, extra time, still nothing to show. Might have been.
There's definitely a little haunting for the rest of his life. Losing this. He's been so valuable to his team, Mikel Merino, coming off the bench, scoring goals. That was the biggest goal of all for him. Biggest goal of his career, you fancy.
Mikel Merino, 90+1 against Portugal in Dallas in the last 16. Mikel Merino, 88 to win it against Belgium in Los Angeles in the quarterfinal. But in the final, he couldn't match it, and it's still 0-0. All together, this is what has taken them this far. Argentina, they are such a tight group. so cohesive, so mutually believing, and just so classic. There's no more stubborn football team on the planet. Still, Alan, that's still my hero.
Argentina
After 105 minutes, 15 minutes, separating supporters from the torture of a penalty shootout.
Some of these players so tired. When you think of the emotion they've expended, Argentina, the extra time they've already had in this competition, it's a monumental physical effort from them.
Messi gets the ball rolling again. Molina forward. And Molina again. Kubasi. Subimendi. He should be fresh as a daisy. Minimal. Pedro Porro. Williams.
Well, just when you thought it wasn't going to happen, he was defeated. They had given everything into this second half of the game. Finally, what a moment for these players. It's not over yet. It's certainly not over yet. But the mountain to climb now for Argentina. Williams does it. That's easy. That's an easy one to miss. He's got to very fair times. It's easy to knock out of the park. He fights the move to the net. No doubt about it. This time Martinez in goal. No chance whatsoever. What a moment.
The boy from Barcelona. View of the World Cup. Messi now must conjure something. 25th international goal for Ferran Torres. None to lay alongside that one. He has tournament goals before this, a couple at Euro 2020, a couple at the last World Cup against Costa Rica, one at the last European Championships against Albania. But none of those elicited tears as this one has. And now with 10 men, Argentina must dig like they have never done before.
Defensive mode to throw in everything at the would have been happy to sit on it for so long, virtually from the first whistle.
Correa will settle for that. Look at that, 20 attempts to none. Who can say if Spain that the right team hasn't won it?
Just unheard of, those kind of figures. Absolutely unheard of.
First substitute to score in a World Cup final, Ferran Torres, since Mario Götze scored the winner for Germany against Argentina in Rio.
Now for Spain is a time to settle themselves, to come down off the high of that goal, to make sure that concentration remains.
Alina Paredes charged down by Williams. What's Messi got in the bank? Away by Porro. Taken up by Messi, who threatened momentarily. Medina. Senesi from halfway. Otamendi. Paredes. Medina. 10 minutes to play.
The great thing about this goal, I think, was the fact that he meant to just lift it a little bit. He didn't try and keep it down. He thought, I'm going to hit the roof of the net here. He would certainly have appreciated this.
Those Spanish forefathers, the great predecessors, embracing the moment of the current cohort. A moment from which Argentina want to hide.
Is there yet, though? Twist to this game. Can Argentina come up with something?
Foul on Marino. Alistair was brought to the latest fracas.
He'll be feeling a bit better, Marino.
Marino doesn't want to get caught on it there. He found a way out. Porro's had a terrific front-footed game from right back.
Traffic tournament.
Lamal. Pedri. Correa. Pedri. Williams. To keep the ball for Spain is to win the World Cup.
This is what they do best. Keep the ball. Nobody better.
Correa. Torres. Williams happy to make friends with the corner flag.
Great
Offside.
Great assist though. Nico Williams for that goal. Time to hurry up now. Where before they were doing everything slowly, Argentina.
Smashed up towards Simeone. The cleaners up. Both Torres is on his way here. Ferran Torres all by himself. And the flag is up at his expense.
Tried to bend his thumb. Again, millimetres in it.
Medina, Messi, Hooked away by Pedri. In wing Williams. That's a free kick for Argentina. Now. 6 minutes just more to find the goal. Thrust in by Paredes, out by Ferran Torres. Paredes.
You still wouldn't put it past them, Argentina, to strike back.
Messi. Got away from Pedri. It's Lionel Messi, it's a corner. Spain are not yet over the line. Argentina's second corner of the match. Messi with it. Messi to it in onto the roof of the net.
You know, Simon just had plenty of time to gauge the flight of this ball. It only takes an unfortunate break of the ball to equalise that winning goal. Leading goal, should I say. It may be the winning one.
Martinez necessarily long. Kabasi got in front of his man. Williams has won it and Torres is through the middle if Williams can play the pass. And Sonny's chopped inside. Williams lost his bearings, lost his footing, lost his way.
Trying to let trip there when he didn't need to. In space. It's a strange decision in that position.
Italia Fico, too heavy for Senesi. Here's Messi. Messi. He caught it all right. He caught it so hard that Mourinho's gone down in a pile. It's a sharp Lionel Messi uppercut. Mourinho at the moment will be seeing stars. He's within 5 minutes or so of seeing a second star on the Spanish jersey.
Incredibly tight. Technology now is superb.
Well, this will only jolt up the jeopardy. This is going to add time on. This may present him with one last chance to find from nowhere that little sprinkling of magic dust that could keep Argentina alive. Mourinho has to come off to go back on. Interesting to see how we're going to restart here. Slovenian referee has called over Paredes and Flores. Gets us rolling. Argentina. Goals in the way.
ശരിയാണ് കുറച്ചുകൂടി പിന്നെ പുറകോട്ടാവുന്നത്
By Martinez. Set back from Messi, looked to sift it through for Simeone. Out by Kubasi. Williams has thrown an arm in there, and that renders Spain vulnerable again.
Last thing you want to do, give away those cheap free kicks, give them a chance to float one towards that penalty area. If those Argentina players are going to throw themselves at this ball.
The 120th minute of the World Cup final. Messi works it, and now Messi wriggles. It's so mighty close. Messi threw in his frame.
Well, some absolutely heroic defending in there. I'm not sure who got that clearing touch, but clever work on his free kick.
And there's all sorts going on ahead of this corner now.
5
minutes to allow at the end of extra time. That is time aplenty for Argentina. Messi's delivery. Smuggled behind for another one.
Chaos in there. Absolute chaos.
Argentina thrive on chaos. They've proved that multiple times. They play just for one break of the ball.
That's all it needs.
Messi to the near post. It is lifted up and over and out of play in a breathless moment of hope that vanishes by Simeone.
Not quite as straightforward as the Torres chance, but similar in some ways. But Simeone not as accomplished as the Spain striker. You can forgive him for snatching at that.
All of Spain held its breath. Argentina come again. Paredes. Out by Cucurella. Porro. Towards the man, out by Medina. Three minutes to play. Martinez belts it long. And Argentina have another free kick. And this time by Otamendi.
Yeah, he's playing centre forward now, the centre half. Needs must.
He and Senesi both at times. Here's Messi seeking to feed them. Messi's smart little ball. McAllister. Simeone. Referee's seen a foul on the edge of the penalty area. And here is Simeone's moment of regret.
Well, it's a chance. It's not a great chance, but one nonetheless. He wanted him on the end of it.
3 additional moments played. 2 additional minutes to play. Match point. As Alcaraz would have it. Made by Medina. Forward again by Garcia. Another free kick. 90 seconds now for Argentina. It has to be right. Coaxed forward by Messi. Simon makes a catch that could win a match. He wins. He always wins, De La Fuente. Mind, the same up to now could be said of Scaloni.
Time to just try and keep it now.
Williams, Cucurella, Garcia, Porro. The countdown to Spanish euphoria. Cucurella, Ferran Torres, the name for the morning's headlines. Foul by Cucurella. This will be Argentina's last chance. They must commit everybody to this. Everybody and everything.
Well, who can make the first contact here?
Spain are ready to spill on. This is the World Cup final. Loaded in by Martinez. Spain made first contact. Ferran Torres away. Spain are the champions. Spain have seized their second star. The kings of Europe have taken This time, Messi is beaten. Argentina, the most defiant of footballing nations, is itself defied. Its reign is over. And Spain are triumphant.
There's a bit of a argy-bargy down there. Paredes was involved. It's over 10 minutes really. Only one team tried to win this football match. Spain the side doing all the pushing as Argentina just basically, even when it was 11v11, tried to see you didn't watch the game plan, try and get to penalties because still no efforts on goal, quite incredible until the very end of this match.
Seemingly having walked away from his final kick into his 40th year comes up with his side. And these Spanish fans can embrace a truly fabulous team. The team so perfectly complete. At Messi and Argentina's expense, Luis De La Fuente, in all of his fatherly wisdom and wit, concocted this idyllic, smooth Spanish blend of steadiness and stardust. And that is a classy moment at the end of it all between the two coaches. Some of the exchanges between the players are rather
ലൈവിൽ കാണിക്കണല്ലോ എന്താണ് പക്ഷേ അവസാനത്തെ
റെഡ് കിട്ടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടും ഇവരുടെ ഗോള് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഒരു കളി കളിച്ചു ആ കളി കുറച്ചുകൂടി
ബെഞ്ചോണേ എന്താണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്?
ഇല്ല, വെൽ ഡിസേർവ്ഡ് ആയിരുന്നു. വെൽ ഡിസേർവ്ഡ് ആയിരുന്നു. ലാസ്റ്റ് കളിച്ച കളി നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ കളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കിട്ടിയാണ്.
ആ ഒരു സാധനം കറങ്ങി കയറിയെങ്കിൽ കിണ്ണം ഗോളായിരുന്നു. എന്താണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്? ഇതാണോ ബ്രോ?
പറയാനൊന്നുമില്ല,
പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ ബ്രോ.
സ്പെയിൻ്റെ നല്ല കളിയായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പൊ മെസ്സി പക്ഷെ അക്സെപ്റ്റഡ് ആണ് ഓൾറെഡി. ഇവര് ഓൾറെഡി എന്താ പറയാ വേൾഡ് കപ്പ് അടിച്ചല്ലോ. ഒരു ഡിസർവിങ് ആണ് സ്പെയിൻ. ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ടാക്ടിക്കലി അവർ തന്നെയാണ് കളിച്ചത്. പാസിങ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ആയിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ അറ്റംപ്റ്റ്സ് ഒക്കെ നോക്കിയാൽ മനസ്സിലാവും. മെസ്സിയുടെ അർജന്റീനയുടെ അവസാനം എന്തോണ് അവസാനത്തെ 5 മിനിറ്റിലാണ് അവരുടെ കളി തന്നെ വന്നത്. ഇതിന് മുന്നേ ഒരു സ്പെയിൻ തന്നെയായിരുന്നു മൊത്തം കളി കൊണ്ടുപോയത്. ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാനില്ല.
To you by the broadcast sponsors Z5 and United Sports. Coverage of FIFA World Cup 2026. Co-presented by Mahindra SUVs.
നമുക്കിന്നില്ലേ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, നമുക്കിന്ന് 1.99 പൗണ്ട് കിട്ടി. 40 രൂപ വെച്ച് കളി സ്ട്രിക്സ് അയച്ചു തന്നു. പിന്നൊരു ബ്രോ, ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് ചായക്കടയിലോട്ട് നയിക്കണോ? ചായക്കട പോകണം എന്തായാലും പോവാ. ലൈവ് കട്ടെ. എനിക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഓർമ്മ ഏത് പാട്ടാണെന്നറിയോ? പണ്ട് ജർമ്മനിയുടെ നിന്ന് കിട്ടിയപ്പോ ഒരു പാട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ആണെങ്കിൽ ഡോണ് താങ്കൾ ഇത് പിടിച്ചാൽ മതി.
എന്താണ് എനിക്കും ഇതുണ്ടാ പെയിനുണ്ടാ ഇവിടെ ഈ ഒരു ഭാഗം ഇവിടെ സ്ട്രെച്ച് ആയിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇതുണ്ട്. ഗൈസ് നമ്മൾ തോറ്റങ്ങനെ പറയാനാണ്, സീനൊന്നുമില്ല. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓക്കെ.
ഒരു ഗ്ലാസ് ഉള്ളൂ. തണ്ടർക്കാട്ടെ ഓൺ ദ സർഫസ് ഗോ ടു ചായക്കട. യെസ്, ഗോയിങ് ടു ചായക്കട തണ്ടറേ. പക്ഷെ എനിക്കൊരു പാട്ട് ഓർമ്മ വന്നിട്ട് ഞാനത് വെച്ചരാണെങ്കിൽ സുഹൃത്തുക്കൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി. ഇല്ല, എൻ്റെ കുറച്ച് സുഹൃത്തുക്കൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഞാനൊരു പാട്ട് വെക്കുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ഇത് പണ്ടത്തെ പാട്ടാണത്. നോക്ക്, പള്ളി പിടിക്കാൻ നൈസായിക്കോളിപ്പാ. ഡോണ് സാറ് ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് താങ്കളെ പിടി കിടക്കാട്ടാ, ഇവിടെ കിടന്നോട്ടെ. താങ്കൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും രാത്രി കടും കഴി ചെയ്താൽ എനിക്ക് വയ്യ. താങ്കൾ ഇനി രാത്രി എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡോണിനോട് ഇവിടെ സ്റ്റേ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ. ശരിയല്ലേ, എന്തേലുമൊക്കെ പയ്യനെ അറിയാണ്ട് ചെയ്തു പോയാലേ. നമ്മുടെ കൂട്ടുകാരനല്ലേ തണ്ടറേ, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഫുൾ പവർ. നമുക്കറിയാലോ അവന്റെ കേറിയില്ല ബ്രോ. പക്ഷെ നമുക്ക് എൻജോയ്
Brought to you by the broadcast sponsors Z5 and United Sports. Coverage of FIFA World Cup 2026. Co-presented by Mahindra SUVs.
ഇന്നത്തെ ലൈവ് ഇവിടെ നിർത്താം ഗൈസ്. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും നല്ല വിഷമം ഉണ്ടെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. പോയി കരഞ്ഞിട്ട് എല്ലാവരും പോയി കിടന്നുറങ്ങിക്കോ. അപ്പം അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. കരഞ്ഞെല്ലാവരും തീർക്കുക മാക്സിമം. ആരും ഒന്നും റോങ് ആയിട്ട് ചെയ്യരുത് എന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ അഭിപ്രായം. ഒന്നും ചെയ്യരുത്. ഇത് ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു കളിയാണ്. ഇത് ചിലപ്പോൾ ജയിക്കും തോക്കും അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും. പക്ഷെ നിങ്ങൾ ഇതൊന്നും ചെയ്യരുത്, കടുങ്കയൊന്നും ചെയ്യരുത്. സ്പെയിൻ പഠിച്ചു, നല്ല കളി കളിച്ച് സ്പെയിൻ ജയിച്ച്. അർജൻറ്റീന എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയോ ഫൈനലിലെത്തി, എങ്ങനെയൊക്കെയോ അല്ലട്ടാ. മറ്റേ ഇതിന് എന്തായാലും നല്ലോണം കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ കാര്യമില്ല, മര്യാദക്കുള്ള ടീമിനെ കൂടി കളിക്കാൻ വന്നപ്പോൾ അർജൻറ്റീനയുടെ പണിയായില്ലേ. ആരും വിഷമിക്കരുതെന്ന് ഞാൻ പിന്നെയും പറയുന്നു. കരഞ്ഞിട്ട് എല്ലാവരും പോയി കിടന്നുറങ്ങിക്കോ. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ബൈ സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, ബൈ. സീ അണ്ടിൽ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടൈം. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടാവുമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ. ഇനി ഇത് അർജന്റീന ഫാൻ്റെ ഫോണാണ്, ഇനി കിട്ടുമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ. കട്ട് ചെയ്യട്ടെ. യമാലൊന്നുകൂടി കണ്ടേക്കെല്ലാവരും. ബൈ ബൈ ഗൈസ്, ബൈ ഫ്രം സ്പാനോ.